Good morning. It is 8:30. I'm sitting in Mariano's parking lot, and ironically, I'm not getting anything. I just don't understand Instacart at all. Sorry, there's some traffic coming on over here, so that's why I keep looking. So today, here, I got a $7.17 for 7 items to go 4 miles with a $2 tip. I'm not taking that. So let's talk about DoorDash today. Not a big fan of the app. My husband's account is phenomenal. He gets catering orders, he gets large orders, he gets tons of stuff on his. Mine, I can't get anything on it. But his account, and I'm assuming it's because he's platinum and has more deliveries and everything, is the new reward system or point system that's coming out. We don't have the point system, but he does have the new on time, which I don't get. When he first got it, they reset his on time to 100%, and you get 10 freebies. So like if the restaurant's late, which I will never understand how we will get charged if the restaurant is late. We have nothing to do with that. My only assumption is they're trying to crack down on people doing multi-stacking, but I don't know. So the first one was fine because it said that you had the 10 and you saw them go lower and lower and lower until the 10 were no more. Then the second one, because that's for every 100. So the second 100, we saw it again, but then the third 100 never went. So I'm assuming it's like the acceptance rate. If you had a late here and 100 orders later it was on time, then you get that freebie one back or something. I don't know. But he was at like a 92% acceptance rate, 100% completion, a 5.0 customer service or customer rating, and then his on time was 100%, and he was getting great orders, like great catering orders and everything. And then for like 2 weeks, nothing. I mean, was making literally nothing almost every day at lunch. So do you guys think sometimes when they switch I don't know why they have to keep switching the ratings program or the whatever you want to call it, the Dasher rewards or whatever. Every time they switch and we get, like, it's not nationwide, but we get it, I feel like we get caught in some kind of limbo. We had gone last year when they changed to the Dasher rewards. He calls me every time when I'm making a video. And then we were on the new system in Chicago. We went to go watch my stepson play in Wisconsin, and they were not in it. So we had let's see how busy it is. We weren't going to dash. We just wanted to see how busy it was. And it put us to the old system. And when we did that, I felt like we screwed up the account because he was, again, getting no good orders. Now, it's like there's some kind of hidden algorithm that I joke with him that we spend more time trying to figure out the algorithm than we do actually dashing. But does anybody know how to crack this algorithm? What to do with it? We've watched videos and people, take every order, do all this. I'm not taking crap orders. But I just don't understand how one day this account is great and the next day it's not. He seems to think that they try to feed everybody, just like Delivered tries to feed everybody. That's why you'll have some really good orders sent to you and then you get nothing because they're going to give them to other people. I don't understand. Why do they care? Why do they care who's taking orders as long as they're getting taken? So as a platinum, I keep wanting to call it top dasher, that he should be seeing great orders all the time, in my opinion. Yes, there's always going to be somebody who has better stats, but that would be few and far between, I think. My account, I understand. I am at a 40-something% acceptance rate, whatever, because I could really care less. I'm going to have to put this on hold because he obviously needs something. Okay, so that's all taken care of. But anyways, I was just wondering if anybody is experiencing difficulty. First of all, I don't understand how this on-time rating is going to work because literally I see people getting into accidents, people getting tickets, people whatever, because they're so worried about this on-time rating that it's controlling their whole work experience with the app that I think that DoorDash is going to end up getting rid of it personally, because how can you, it wouldn't be a big deal if it was from the time that you got the food to the time that you deliver the food. That's fine. But from the time you get to the restaurant, you can't control if that restaurant isn't ready, especially on a Friday night when you're going to like the higher end restaurants. It takes time. I have noticed though that since he got that, his pizza orders have been generally ready when he gets there to get them. Hold on, let me see what this is. No, not good. So that kind of helped, but I don't think it's helping on all of the higher end restaurants. So unless DoorDash decides to calculate the wait time from the restaurant, it's going to be a catastrophe once this goes nationwide, if it goes nationwide. I just can't see it doing this. And then also all of a sudden the other day, he took orders and completed them, and all of a sudden his completion rate went down. Why is that? When he called, they said that oh, well, you declined this order. Yes, that's a decline. That goes against his acceptance rate, not his completion rate. So has that happened to anybody? And they play dumb. They don't understand. I don't know what they do, but they're like, there's nothing we can do. Oh, let me email you something. And they email you how the ratings work. We know how the ratings work. That's not my question. The question was, why did he complete orders and his completion rate went down? I don't get it. I think they're little shysters. I think that pretty soon it's going to go down to $1 per order, and then it's going to go down to nothing. And it's just, I don't understand. I know he watched a video and somebody said that once a company goes public, they could care less about what they're paying because they already made their money. So they've lost money and they're trying to get investors. So they're trying to make the investors see how much money they can make. So let's pay the drivers less or something like that. But it made sense because I know I've mentioned him before, but Gig Hustler PJ, who we watch all the time, you guys should watch him. And he's been on the platform for years, and he'll always call, back in the day when they were getting like at least $5 base pay, their catering orders were great. Everything was so good during the pandemic, and then the pandemic ends and it just goes to crap. So let me know what you guys think. Do you think that the on-time rating is going to stay? B, if someone could crack this algorithm, let me know. And C, are you making any money consistently? Like, do you consistently have good days? Because I know my husband has great days, and then a good day, and then a crappy day. Like, it's just never consistent. We don't know what it's going to be that day. So let me know your thoughts. And I only have one catering order today. It was a $44 order from Delivered. And I have a bunch of appointments. So this might be the only thing that I'm recording. So I'm probably going to post this soon. And I hope you guys are having a great day and making lots of money. And I will talk to you soon.